Let's check back in with Dan Russell right now. Fortunately, my garbage day is tomorrow, Dan. It wasn't today because folks who had it today, they had to really watch their garbage cans.
I saw several on my way in this afternoon, whether they were tipped over or the lids were blowing down the road. Yeah, the wind tomorrow, much less compared to what we had to deal with today. I do want to talk about this here for a minute. As we head into next week, we've been talking about it. We have the coldest air mass of the season that's going to be moving in. And you can see that. These are temperature anomalies. And we're looking at early next week. You see all this blue here along the eastern seaboard. Below average temperatures. We're looking at a couple of days where temperatures are going to struggle to climb out of the 30s. It's not a big pattern shift, though, because shortly after, we have about 2 days next week where we're going to be on the not just chilly, but cold side. And yeah, there might even be some of the first flakes of the season. Look what happens, though, after that. That ridge of warmth in the middle of the country starts building eastward, and that's the warmth that's going to be building towards us later next week and even into the following week. And as far as any kind of big pattern shift, more into a kind of an early winter pattern, I don't think that's going to take place until sometime around or after Thanksgiving. Just something to keep in mind there, and we'll be tracking that as we go through the coming weeks. What we're tracking tonight, just a couple leftover scattered showers, and even now we're already seeing a little wintry mix there across some of the higher elevations. Any precipitation, though, will continue to move out and taper off, so by the time you head out tomorrow morning, this is at 7 a.m., nothing more than maybe a sprinkle or a flurry into the hills. In and around Buffalo, we're quiet. It's going to be chilly, though. Be prepared for that. Temperatures starting out mid to upper 30s. And throughout the day, despite lots of sunshine, we'll end up with highs mid to upper 40s. But we'll take it again, especially with that less wind. So it's not going to be nearly as harsh if you do have any outdoor plans, and we'll have that sunshine. Now, as we head into your Friday, here we are taking a look at the third system this week. We had one on Monday. Of course, we had one today. We have another that's going to move in here on Friday. It's a quiet start. We'll start out with temperatures actually a little bit milder, climbing into the 40s to kick off the day. Most of the morning is dry. It's not until about lunchtime, and I did stop this right at noon. Now we have that third system swinging in, and it's just like the past couple. It's a round of some rain showers, but also you can see these wind barbs picking up. We'll have some gusty winds Friday afternoon, and this activity should move through pretty quickly. So as we get close to that Friday evening commute, here we are at 5 p.m. In and around Buffalo, we're trying to dry things out. Still picking up some rain into the southern tier, but even that will move on out, and that'll set the stage for a fairly pleasant day here on Saturday. There might be a spot shower if you're heading out early Saturday, but certainly by midday and definitely afternoon, we're dry. Temperatures pretty seasonable. We'll end up with a high in the upper 40s to around 50. The one possible blemish, might have to battle some extra clouds, eventually leading to some rain showers on Sunday. So Saturday, the nicer of the 2 weekend days. Tomorrow, breaks of sunshine, less wind, just that risk for a sprinkle early. We'll have temperatures mid to upper 40s. And then Friday, another round of gusty showers as we head into the afternoon, especially between noon and about 4 p.m. Things will try to settle down Friday evening. Friday night, a little bit milder, though. We do get back into the 50s. 7-day forecast. Saturday looks pretty quiet. Certainly the nicer of the 2 weekend days. Rain on Sunday, and then there's the cold weather heading into early next week.